Happy fall, good people. Viewer Sharon Robinson requested that we feature centerpieces, so this is the second part of our special fall collection. For this easy DIY that you and the kids will absolutely love, stay tuned. Hey, good people. Welcome to Mommy Room Redo. This is a show to help you design homes that you'll love and your kids will enjoy. In this episode, we're going to be putting together a fall centerpiece. Let's get started. Hey sis, we know you've been watching Mommy Room Redo content, but you have yet to subscribe. So let's change that right now. First, we are going to use the flowers, plants, and other items out of this fall bouquet that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. I purchased 2 of them, and they were $14.99 each, priced at a 40% off discount. So these are pretty pricey picks, I absolutely must admit, but they are gorgeous. And I wanted to make this centerpiece for my dining room, so I wanted it to have some elegance to it, and I think that these bouquets display exactly that. I also just purchased these 2 acorn bundles from Michaels. These are also on the pricey side. They're $5.99 each. I believe Michaels had a 50% off discount for fall items, so I guess I got them for $3 each. And they just look realistic and nice, and so I only bought 2 of them because of the price, but I think they'll do pretty good in our centerpiece. I got these picks also from Hobby Lobby. Again, I like the realness of them. I mean, they look just like you picked them from your garden. And that's the look and feel I was looking for. So even though it's a fall centerpiece, I was trying to stay away from the whole orange theme for my dining room. So this is a wonderful alternative. Of course, I have these. These are I call them flower blocks. The actual name is called floral foam. And so florists use this when they set up their bouquets. And so I'm going to use these for our centerpiece. I got these from the dollar store. They're just 2 bags of potpourri. Since the centerpiece is going to be on the dining room table, I thought it would be great for it to have a nice scent as well. And so that's why I purchased these. Let's see. Okay, this right here, I just cleaned this with some Dawn and water, and it looks wonderful. This item I got from a new store called Pop Shelf. It's a store that just opened up in Matthews, North Carolina, and they have some wonderful items. And so I'm going to use this as the top of my candle holder. It has a pumpkin on it, but still it has the gold instead of the orange. So I like it because the chandelier in the dining room is gold. So I thought this would be wonderful. And I will be attaching this piece to this glass to give me this kind of a look. So that's what I'm going for there. And the rest, and then of course this is what I'm going to hold the items in. And so this is the base. I got this from the dollar store. I bought 2 of them, but we'll only be using 1. So those are the items that make up the centerpiece. And then we just have items that we'll be working with along the way, like cutters. So whatever style works best for you. I might use this rope, I'm not exactly sure. The Gorilla Glue for gluing these on the bottom of our holder. and then just in case we need some scissors. So those are the supplies we'll use today. Now it's time to put our centerpiece together. So I'm going to leave these foam blocks in the covering so that they don't break up and fall all over the place. I am gluing this down with Gorilla Glue. I'm very happy with the way this glue performs. So if it's not broke, don't fix it. I'm going to use 2 blocks. I got these foam, floral foams from the dollar store. So, and to be honest, these are the kinds of things that I like to buy from the dollar store. I like to buy items where they don't have much style to them, but you still need them. So I guess necessities from the dollar store is kind of what I'm looking for. I just, for the most part, I don't like the style of the things at the dollar store. I don't mind items like this. So, like, you're not going to see this plate or this foam, but for items like these, I like to go places where I could get more high-end pieces. I just find that the picks at the dollar store are falling all over the place and breaking. But these, I feel like they're going to last, and they look so real. And so that's why I went with these. So while this is drying, I'll work on the candlestick holder. So while that's drying, I'll work on the candle holder. There's paper on the bottom. You can spray this with glass cleaner or vinegar or something like that. Fortunately, it just comes right off for us. And I'd like to take this tag off. And again, I'm going to attach this bottom candle holder to this glass, like so. And to do that, I'm going to use Epoxy 6000 for that. Which can be pretty hard to open. When I have problems opening things, sometimes I'll use my nutcracker. And it worked great. So like I said, I'll be using Epoxy 6000. You take the epoxy and you put it on the rim of your candlestick holder. I tend to use Epoxy 6000 when I'm using glass or trying to adhere glass. But again, I'm very happy with the Gorilla Glue, so I'm putting this down, but I'm also going to put some Gorilla Glue on the top, just to be sure. I don't want it to spill over, so. So here I flipped the glass over and I added the candlestick holder and I'm setting it aside to dry. All right, so we had to let this dry overnight. And then the other reason for the delay was that we ran out of flowers. So this project is going to be a little more expensive than I anticipated, but I think it'll be well worth it. I ended up getting 4 bushels of these, and even then I think I'm going to have to add some other things. So just as a recap, what you do is you put flowers opposite each other. So if you put one here, then you put the same exact type of flower on the other side, and that's to ensure that you keep your centerpiece balanced. This is one of the main reasons I went back. I wanted some more pumpkins. And so I have one here and I have one here. So now I'm going to keep it balanced, and I'm going to put a pumpkin over here. Right? And you twist them up, or you give them a little twist. And then, like I said, you continue to do the same pattern where you make the picks opposite one another. And you just make sure you have enough. It's a pretty big project, so it's taking a lot more picks than I thought to give it a full look. At this point, the centerpiece is starting to look really, really full, but I still felt like it needed a few more picks. So I purchased these picks from Michael's, and you have the deep pink, which was gorgeous, and then you have the lighter pink, and so I was trying to decide between the two, and I opted to go for both. Once I was finished with the design of the centerpiece, I took a few pieces of the potpourri and dropped it inside. So this is my finished product. It has a variety of silk flowers. All of the flowers came from Hobby Lobby with the exception of the pink ones. So these pink ones came from Michael's, as well as these. The flowers that I picked still scream fall, even though it's not the traditional pumpkin colored flowers. The only addition is inside I cut a piece of burlap just to cover the green that was showing, the green that we started with. I figured just in case somebody looks in or over, I didn't want them to see that, so I just cut a piece of this. I used double-sided tape to put it down in the center of this centerpiece. In terms of this, my candle holder, I was trying to decide if I was going to glue it in. I decided not to, simply because it's easier to clean if you can pull it in and out. And also I figure if I want to change the candle holder or if I want to put something different in here, I have the option to do it since it's not glued in. Well, thanks for tuning in, and please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Take care.